Hello, I'm Jessica, and today we're going to talk about using the app in the website Quizlet. You can see it's spelled right like this. The app that you can use with this service is this blue Q here on the third row, and it's also available online. I'll show you how the website works first, and then we'll talk about how the app is useful as well. So if you go to Safari and you go to the Quizlet site, it'll ask you to create an account, and once you have created an account, either as a teacher or a student, you can create sets of flashcards and then play games and take tests with those flashcards on whatever topics you choose. At the same time, if you find a set of flashcards that someone else has created that work for you, you don't even have to make your own. So I've made two on here, but I could also find some more if I wanted to. So we'll see how the flashcards work with the ones that I've made. So if I click here on the vocab one, it comes up and says this set has 20 terms, and it shows the word and the definition on the side as I've typed it in. You can go to flashcards, and you can view the card, you can flip it over, and then you can go to the next one and progress through just like that. You have some options on the side about what you start with, if you have the definition or the term or whatnot. You can also go to Learn, which is where it asks you to type in the exact word or term that you're supposed to be learning. You can also go to Speller, where it will talk to you and you type what you hear. You can also take a test. It automatically defaults to breaking up all 20 into 4 sections. So you can see there's a section of written, matching, multiple choice, and true false. But on the side here, you can eliminate which ones maybe you don't want to practice with, and how many you want to do, and if you want to do the term first or the definition or both. You can also play a scatter game, which if you bring that one up, the letters are and words are scattered, and you just drag them to itself, and whenever it works, it disappears. When it doesn't work, it bounces away. And this way it'll time you, and you can match all of the terms that you're supposed to be learning. There's also another one called Race, where the words are going to come across the screen and you type their term here in at the bottom as fast as you can, which is a little hard on an iPad because you're not going to be able to see it and type at the same time. But that's how it works with all of the tools that Quizlet uses on their website. You can also hit create a set at the top, and you can title it, and you can put your terms on one side and your definitions on another. You can use this for any subject. As you can see, they have foreign language terms there. You could use it for science or math, social studies, anything. A lot of times when you type a word in, it'll automatically define it if you want to. That way you can save yourself that time. And if you can search the Quizlet site, so let's just search biology, and as it loads, you can see that other people have made 5,000 plus sets of terms for biology. So you might be able to locate ones that are useful to you and go ahead and use those terms and not have to take the time to make them yourself if you just want to be able to practice with these. So that's about how the website works. If you're a teacher, you can upgrade to a teacher version of it for $25 a year, and that lets you see which students have studied and how long they've studied, which words they get wrong, which words they get right, those types of tools as well. As a teacher, you can also have the cards have your voice in them, so if you make a set of cards for a class, you can say the words out loud, which is especially useful in a foreign language. The app works about the same way. You can see it's the Quizlet app over here, and it has my 2 decks that I've made. I can search for some more by hitting the search bar. I can add some by hitting the plus, start typing the cards right now, or I can play with these decks as well. I can do the cards, I can learn, and I can match. Matching looks like this, where there's only 8 terms out of how many you have that you can match. So if I go like this, that's wrong, but if I go like this, that's right, and they disappear. So it doesn't have as many games on the app, but it does have some useful tools. And of course, this app can also be used on iPhones. You can do the cards as well on here, so you can just swipe side by side and swipe up to flip. It's a very simple tool to use, and it's very handy. It eliminates having to carry around flashcards. You can type them and it looks a lot neater. You can borrow sets from other people. As a teacher, you can make a set and share with your class, or one student can share with other students. It's a really handy way to be able to study all the terms that are necessary in almost any subject.